Conscious sexual relationships. 1. The shift from hunger to heart. A blockage forms in the orange chakra when only one partner engages at that level, leaving the sexually driven partner hungry and unsatisfied. The deeper longing underneath this hunger is for green ray, a field of shared heart energy, mutual respect, and genuine love. When sex is used primarily for control, conquest, or objectification, energy exchange may occur through orange or yellow ray in a way that polarizes negatively, one person seen as an object, the other as a plunderer or master. As conscious players, we seek to let sexual desire rise through the heart so it becomes a channel of affection, tenderness, and spiritual partnership, rather than a battlefield of ownership and manipulation. 2. Healing the root of sexual wounding. Sexuality is often discovered through pressure, confusion, or abuse, rather than gentleness, which deeply harms orange ray. Violations ranging from overt assault to subtle manipulation imprint guilt, shame, and self-blame that distort self-image and make intimacy unsafe in the nervous system. These wounds do not vanish without patient, conscious work to feel and release them. Speaking honestly about how common sexual trauma is removes secrecy, loosens the knot in orange ray, and lets us reclaim innocence, pleasure, and safety. 3. See sexual predation as a distortion of power rather than desire. Many sexual abuses, including those by boys too young for full lust, arise not from red ray desire, but from orange and yellow ray distortions of dominance and control. Coercive sex expresses the urge to impose will, act out rage, and make another helpless. When only one partner is in true sexual desire and the other is used, sex becomes a tool for superiority, locking both into negative polarity and deepening orange ray blockage. Recognizing these acts as misuses of power, not signs of unworthiness, helps survivors release misplaced shame and restore sovereignty. 4. Fear of the feminine and the blocking of the orange ray. Many men carry an unexamined fear of the divine feminine, including the power of female sexuality and the tenderness of mother love. Immature patterns push them to keep women small, quiet, and controllable. Ra notes that fear of possession and desire to possess deactivate green ray, trapping sexuality in orange and yellow ray dynamics of ownership. Boys often inherit contempt or fear of women from fathers and culture, creating resentment that closes the relationship chakra until a man chooses respect and heart-based partnership. 5. Cultural splits that block green ray sexuality. Patriarchal cultures often divide women into holy mothers and dangerous temptresses, preventing men from relating to them as whole beings. Wives become mother figures, which kills sexual interest, while other women become objects for pursuit. Some societies blame or punish raped women, enforce modesty or seclusion, and leave perpetrators untouched. These patterns reflect fear of feminine power and a refusal to let sex reach the heart. As long as sex is expected to be detached and convenient, orange ray stays overactivated and blocked, and desire grows, yet satisfies less. 6. Treat seduction as a distortion of true exchange. Women, too, can distort orange ray energy by manipulating men through beauty, seduction, and emotional blackmail. When women accept being treated as objects or choose to become predators themselves, reversing the prey-predator pattern without healing it, they may feel a spurious freedom and sense of control, but remain cut off from true energy exchange. Instinctual drives for security and a good provider cave still operate beneath the surface, and tactics like trapping a partner into commitment without honest mutual choice create subtle power games that constrict both hearts. Parent-child bonds can also become tangled when sons or daughters are kept in emotional roles that contain unspoken sexual overtones or codependent expectations, which often sabotage adult partnerships and close orange ray until those patterns are named, understood, and gradually released. 7. Releasing family fusion for mature partnership. Overly fused emotional ties between mothers and sons or fathers and daughters can carry hidden sexualized energy and intense dependency that never fully acknowledges adult autonomy. These bonds can feel sweet or loyal on the surface, yet create powerful resistance to forming a fully mutual adult partnership, since a hidden triangle remains in place, pulling loyalty and energy away from the mate. Such arrangements can quickly close orange ray for both the adult child and their partner, especially when guilt, obligation, or unconscious seduction are involved. Naming these patterns as codependency and seeking help, whether through inner work, study, or support groups, becomes an important step in clearing orange ray so that love between partners can blossom without competition from unresolved parent-child entanglements. 8. Creating a sanctuary for heart-based sexuality. Given cultural and personal distortions, it is rare and precious for two people to create a safe sexual haven. On the flat game board, sex is often driven by conquest, performance, or insecurity, which blocks green ray. On the enhanced game board, lovers build trust, honesty, and mutual respect, so vulnerability becomes welcome and both feel cherished. Such a sanctuary is created through clear consent, shared values, patience with wounds, and the intention to let sex express love, healing, and partnership rather than power or validation. 9. Honor readiness before entering sexual union. One practical way to protect orange ray is to delay sexual activity until there is genuine love, readiness, and commitment. When sexuality is rushed to meet peer pressure, cultural expectations, or the fear of losing someone, especially in young women who may not yet feel natural arousal, the body is used as a bargaining chip instead of honored as a sacred vessel. By choosing to remain celibate until a relationship has depth and intention, we allow the body time to mature, the heart time to open, and the mind time to discern. This delay is not about being prudish, it is about safeguarding the energy body so that the first and subsequent sexual unions arise out of trust, affection, and self-knowledge, rather than fear, numbness, or pressure. 10. Treating sexual union as aura exchange. During lovemaking, auras interpenetrate and subtle energy is exchanged far beyond physical contact. Sharing this depth with partners we do not trust or respect, or with whom we feel anger or resignation, layers orange ray with confusion and pain. Conscious partnering means recognizing that sex binds energy fields and choosing partners whose presence we want carried within us. Reserving sexual intimacy for relationships grounded in respect and emotional safety keeps orange ray clearer and allows energy to rise naturally into the heart. 11. Use forgiveness as a tool for clearing sexual wounds. With so much distortion in culture and family, clearing orange ray requires ongoing forgiveness work. We are called to forgive cultural shallowness, sexualized media, our own attempts to fit in that led to heartless sex, and those who harmed or used us. The law of one teaches that forgiveness stops the inertia of action, cutting the cords that bind us to repeating pain. Forgiving does not excuse harm. It frees the energy body from rage and resentment so sexual energy can move upward into green ray instead of looping in blockage. 12. Choosing a partner who meets the heart. Clearing orange ray in sexuality ultimately means orienting toward one partner who resonates with us in affection, respect and love, rather than scattering our energy across many encounters that never quite touch the heart. We become skillful players when we can stand in emotional and sexual independence, not chasing connection out of hunger or fear, and wait for a partner whose presence, values and vibration align with our own. Such waiting is active, not passive. It involves inner healing, clarification of our standards, and a commitment to treat our own body and heart as worthy of deep care. When we finally meet someone with whom we can share sex as a mutual offering of body, heart and soul, orange ray becomes a clear channel through which the Creator's love can rise into the heart and beyond.